It's the only answer, drinking water's the only choice, but we're better off that way. Yeah, cause it's black pepper, bad for poker bombs out the blowing. I'm still wondering what's right.
My name is Jesse. I play guitar. I don't know how to rhyme. This isn't going too far. His name is Sam. He plays the bass. He's my brother. Just look at his face.
There's Matty Mo. Matty Mo, he's the drummer. He's a wild and crazy guy. He's a little bit of everything. There's Chrissy Poo, or Chris. He's our singer, but you know, he's kind of like he's got a Clark Kent about him, you know, glasses on, nerdy 1 minute, you know, glasses off, frontman singer the next, so, you know, and then of course there's Tyler, the vegan, animal-loving, you know, son of a gun, who, kind of like the, I guess the core of the band. He's kind of really the start of it, I guess.
Burnitdowns is a band. It's a delightful band. Every orgasm that you've ever had, you put it in a blender, and that's your 45 minutes of rock. For me, it's just like, yeah.
When I get to be a part of that on stage, that's definitely it's got to be the best part.
I don't know if I said that already, but it's pretty that's pretty badass.
It sounds really cheesy, but they are all members of the band in some way or form. Like, you have your regulars that come out all the time, and you just know that they're gonna perform as hard as you do.
We do have a lot of fun in the studio, but you know, when you have 5 characters like us, and I can honestly say that each one of us is a character. When you get 5 characters like that in the studio, yeah, we get a lot done, but at the same time, you know, there's points where it's like, yeah, it's tough to keep everybody on task. It's tough to keep everybody together, you know, myself included. I'm, you know, kind of a wild ball when it comes to that kind of thing.
That's your rhythm section.
The whole idea of us recording live on the floor is like amazing. It actually sounds like what we sound like live.
There isn't a crowd in front of you and you're trying to pretend there is. That was tricky. Because they're just not there.
We recorded live off the floor, which is basically like, you know, we have a big studio room, and in one corner is Matty on his drums, and then Ty's in another corner, Jesse's in another corner, I'm in another corner, and all our amps are kind of away from each other so they don't pick up each other, but they're all mic'd and we're all playing at the same time. So like we're playing like full songs together as the core unit, as the group. And Chris was in there just, you know,
to say the least. It was more fun recording the actual like the bass tracks and all that than it was doing the vocals for me, because I got to like go apeshit, right, when everything else is being recorded. But when you're doing the vocals and you got to like focus on this mic and blah, blah, blah. So when I was doing like the actual like my vocal tracks, it wasn't that much fun, and there's a lot more energy that had to be like pulled out of it.
Hey, we love our live show, and that's what we're all about. How do we make this in the studio? Oh, wait a minute, let's bring these people.
We had a crowd. We had basically a room full of people. What you would expect to see at a venue. We had that in the studio.
For all the lies and all the mistakes, dear, don't follow me. This world's not a dark and lonely place. that air we're begging to breathe. It's not worth the time. There's none to waste. For all the lies and all the mistakes, dear, don't follow me. This world's not a dark and lonely place. This air we're begging to breathe, it's not worth the time. There's none to waste. None to waste!
It's kind of like a family. We fight and bicker. Some of us laugh, some of us fight. Some of us get moody, some of us punch each other.
I'd have snuck in a beer, first of all, or a bottle of whiskey, and passed it around, and I would have said thank you, like from the bottom of my heart, my soul.
I'm gonna send them all Christmas cards. Person. Deliver it to their house. Next question.